Starting in child's pose, seal your lips, start to draw that breath in and out of the nose, down the back of the throat, allowing the neck and the shoulders to soften and engaging just below the belly button. From that strong core, lift the hips up off the heels to a tabletop position. Round your spine, tuck your chin, cat. Inhale, lift the chin and tailbone to a cow pose. Exhale to empty using the strength of the abdomen to press out the stale air. And then inhale to lengthen the front of the spine. Exhaling to round and compress into the abdomen. And inhale to a neutral place. Let's reach that left leg back parallel to the mat and the right arm out in front parallel. And pointing the toes to feel length. And then create a fist and flex those toes towards the shin to feel engagement of the leg. Exhale to pull the knee and elbow to meet underneath your chest a few times, creating heat in the core. And inhale, lengthen, hold here. Plant the right hand back towards that left foot, kicking into the palm and kicking up, feeling a stretch in the quad. And then mindfully release your right hand down, kneeling half moon, left arm and left hip to the sky, or you can wrap that palm behind the low back. Your choice. Find your stability by taking up a lot of space here. We'll mindfully transition back down. And round the spine, tuck the chin to that cat. Inhaling back to neutral. This time, your right leg comes back and your left arm reaches out in front, pointing the toes to lengthen for a moment. And then draw into center. So creating a lot of heat in the abdomen to warm up. On that third one, extend. Let's bend the back knee. Reach around for the toe line. Kick into that palm and then kick your toes up to the sky, opening up the chest, opening up the quad. Releasing the left hand to the mat, right arm, right hip to the sky. Take as much space as you can. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Option to wrap that right arm behind the back if you'd like. Staying with the breath here. And then mindfully coming back to a cat and cow position. Let's tuck your toes. Keeping your knees super bent for your first downward facing dog. I'm going to exaggerate the external rotation of the shoulders here. So you want to think about the outside edges of the shoulders rotating towards the mat. You're spreading your upper back. Full connection of the palms to the mat as you push down and lengthen your spine up to the sky. Begin to pedal out the legs to loosen up the hamstrings. Make sure your face is relaxed. And then go ahead, come to neutral. And create a little more heat in the core. Bend both knees to hover and then straighten your legs just a tiny bit. So you're creating a springboard effect. Really rooting into the mounds of your big toes. Stepping forward, forward fold. Piece by piece, unwind and stack your spine. Allow those shoulders to sneak up to the ears and then melt down the back. Let's take the thumbs to our hearts, bowing the chin. Close the eyes, feel that internal sway, and let's root that sway. Push evenly through all four corners of the feet. Engage the legs. Let the heart lift to find the thumbs as you widen the collarbone. Tuck the chin and lengthen the back of the neck. Take a moment to set an intention. And then sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, cactus the arms open. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back to a high push-up position. Hold here, strong core. Let those knees, chest, and chin come to the mat. Small cobra through a child's pose to downward facing dog. You can stick with that for your sun salutations if you'd like. So always listening to what your body needs. Find that external rotation of the shoulders. Press evenly through all four corners of the downward facing dog. Press down into your palms as you lengthen out through the tailbone. And then exhale to engage the legs and let your heels soften towards the mat. Rise onto the toes, bend the knees, step or hop forward, forward fold. You can always add in a little bit of springboard there too. And unwinding piece by piece, massaging out the spine. Let those shoulders sneak up to the ears and then down the back. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Cactus the arms open. Exhale. Engage the posture muscles. Reach up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Strong core takes you down. Lift just halfway. Again, you can step back and do knees, chest, chin. Or you can stay in a strong plank. Keep your elbows in tight to the body. Squeeze the rib cage with those elbows. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Even distribution between the palms and the feet. Find that external rotation of the shoulders. We lengthen on the inhales and we strengthen on the exhales. Full inhales, complete exhales. Breathing in and out of the nose. Let's lift up onto the toes, bend the knees. Little springboard, look forward, step between your palms or hop. Unwind piece by piece. Feel that spine massaging out as you unwind. You can sneak your shoulders up to the ears and then melt the shoulders down the back. Tuck your tailbone. You can use your palms to assist. Utkatasana, chair pose. Lot of weight in the heels. Make sure that tailbone stayed tucked. You want to squeeze your knees together. Knees come back so you can see your toes, and then sweep those arms up to a V as you deepen back down into the heels. Breath is fluid here. Your neck is soft. Core feels strong. Feel the ease of your chair as you lift all the way up. Lift the heart. Exhale to forward folds. Lead with the chest. Core is strong. Lift just partway, inhale, exhale, step or hop back to that high plank position. High plank to low or knees, chest, chin. Small cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Reach your right toes to the sky. Inhale. Very strong in that right leg. Imagine your toes are going to hit the sky. And then extend that right heel out to 3 o'clock. Strong in the glute. Reach right back up to midnight. Step your right foot forward. Spin your left heel down. Warrior one. Right hip pulls back. Left hip pushes forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot steps back to that high plank. Elbows in tight. High plank to low. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left toes to the sky. Feel the length. Press into your palms and shoot the energy up out of those left toes. Extend your left heel to 9 o'clock. And then extend your toes back up to the sky and step forward with your core for warrior one. Take your time. Melt the shoulders down your back. Pull your left hip back. Push your right hip forward. Exhale, let's cycle through the vinyasa. High plank to low, you can always come straight to downward facing dog. And spreading your fingers, full connection of the palms to the mat. External rotation of shoulders. Push down to the hands to lift your sit bones up high. Encourage your heels down towards the mat on the exhale. Let's gaze forward, bend the knees. Little springboard and then step or hop, forward folds. Coming to Utkatasana, hips low, arms up high. Sink a little bit deeper, root down and then rise up, gentle back bend. Exhale, come back down to chair. Forward fold halfway, create a little bit of a skier jump, then inhale, arms up to chair, exhale, deepen, root and rise, look up, lengthen, activate the core here. Come back down to your chair, a lot of weight in the heels, inhale, exhale, halfway fold, core is strong, you're parallel to the ground, then arms sweep back up into chair, root down to rise up, lift the heart, inhale, last time, exhale to chair. Come up onto your toes, lift all the way up, keeping your toes lifted as you straighten your legs. Nice and balanced. Heels to the mat, shoulders up to the ears, and then shoulders sneak down the back. Feet are about hip width apart. Interlace the fingers, place them behind your head. Inhale, lift your heart, push the elbows back. Then exhale, use your core to squat down like you're curling into your own shell. Inhale, think about the word open as you lift your heart and push your elbows back. Exhale, initiate from the core as you bend your knees and scoop down into the navel. Inhale, lift up, push the elbows back. Core is strong. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale, lift up. And forward fold, leading with the heart. Core is strong. Bending the knees to grab your big toes with peace sign fingers. Slowly straighten out the legs with strength. Make sure your neck is relaxed. You can shake that head out, yes and no. And then gently release, lifting just halfway. Core is strong as you come all the way back up. And exhale, arms by your sides. Shoulders sneak to the ears and shoulders melt down the back. Let's reach that left foot up for tree pose. Make sure that your hips are even. Your shoulders are even. Your hands are at heart. Core is strong. You can grow your branches if you'd like, or just keep your hands to heart center. Make sure you're laterally spreading the chest. Then let's switch sides. Tailbone is tucked. Right foot comes up. We'll stand on that left leg. Again, your hips are in one line. Your shoulders are in one line. A lot of times that right hip likes to sink here, so we'll keep it lifted, and you want your heart to lift up to the sky. You want a lateral spread of the chest and the collarbone. Gently tucking your chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Coming back down to mountain pose, let's transition to the mat. Sweeping those arms up to the sky. Inhaling. And nice and slow and controlled, forward folds. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back to that high push-up position. And nice and slow, come all the way down to the stomach. Pointing your toes and extending your arms out in front. 10 to 2. Pull that right elbow in and then the left elbow. So we're working the postural muscles. We're going to go right arm in, then left arm pulls back, and then both arms. Stay lifted. Keep your chin tucked. Keep your glutes strong, your core strong, your legs strong. And breathing here. Let's relax the legs down and press yourself back to a child's pose. Lengthening out that low back. Sneaking your arms all the way to the left, right hand on top of the left to intensify the stretch. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Let's sneak through center, walk all the way to the right. You can place that left palm on top of the right to enhance that stretch. Let's go ahead and come to a tabletop, reaching the right arm to the sky. Then sliding your right shoulder through the center of the mat for thread the needle. You should feel this behind that right shoulder blade. You can lean a little bit to the right to feel it more. We'll swap sides. Right hand under the heart, left arm to sky, and then left shoulder slides through. Make sure you cross the center line of the mat with the shoulder to get your stretch. And let's release there. Crossing the ankles, coming down onto the sit bones, extending the right knee in front to midnight and that left knee to 9 o'clock. This is a modified pigeon. You want your spine nice and tall, and then fold down. You can fold straight over the knee or a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. I like to test out where I really need it, which muscle fibers. And once you recognize the area that needs it the most, go ahead and relinquish yourself all the way down. Check in here, make sure that your neck is soft, your breath is fluid, and carefully making your way up. Let's swap sides. So that right knee will come to 3 o'clock and left knee to midnight. Again, finding a tall spine and checking to see where your body needs it most. So you can fold over that knee. You can fold a little to the right of the knee or a little to the left. And once you feel the area of most resistance, go ahead and relinquish all the way down. Checking in with the neck, the shoulders. Again, your breath is fluid. We're winding down. Check in that your jaw has relaxed. You can circle the chin, your forehead. And a seated twist. So your right knee's up and over, and that left knee is pointing to 90. Your right arm's behind like a second spine, and left elbow up and over to press on your right knee. You always want to lift from the heart, and then exhale as you twist. So instead of lifting up those shoulders, lift from the heart. Let's swap sides. Your right knee is at midnight. Right elbow comes up to the sky, wraps around that left knee. Inhale to lift from the heart. Keep your shoulders soft. And exhale to twist, wringing out your spine like you're wringing out a towel. So inhale, lift from the heart rather than the shoulders. And then exhale to twist. Let's unwind to neutral. Coming to Indian style. Bowing the heads. Taking our thumbs up to third eye. Kind thoughts. Thumbs to our lips. Kind words. And thumbs to hearts. Kind action. Namaste.